Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas na pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na makapaglaro tayo ng basketball. Maraming salamat. Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Maraming pangarap ang natupad ngayong araw na ito. Maraming bagong talento ang mabibigyang pansin at maraming magkakaroon ng oportunidad ipakita ang galing nila larangan ng basketball.
offering today features the under 14, 16, and 18 squads of Imus against Dasmariñas, and this afternoon we will witness Leyte going head-to-head against Batangas City. And our game at hand is between the Imus AJAA Ballers against the Dasmariñas Don Facundo AJ Hoops for the 14 under for this morning. Ito pa rin po sa Junior MPBL presented by Atlantis 88. And good morning mga batang kaliga, and good morning sa lahat ng nanonood sa atin ngayon. I am Nino Abad and I am joined by Coach Noy Africa for this morning, and also kasama natin on the sideline then we have Mikey Abueg to cover some stories for both teams. And Coach, good morning sa iyo. Let's go to our team standings, the positioning of these teams para po sa ating South Division ng inyong Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Let's go first to this undefeated team, Cavite City Aces Solar with 4-0 sa kanilang win-loss record, followed by Quezon Junior Huskers and Don Facundo Dasmariñas Hoops with 3-1, and tabla sila ng Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds and the San Pedro Spartans with 2-1. And number 6 naman natin, Las Piñas YSA Botanica Whitening Warriors 14 under natin. And Coach, yung iba, musta naman?
Ang Imus, who will be playing here against Dasmariñas, currently at 1-2. You have Leyte Sure Homes at 1-3. You have Bawan Cafe Uno in 2 games, hasn't won yet, so 0-2. Batangas City 0-4, and Davao Red Cubs only having played 1 game. Unfortunately, they have lost that one.
And now let's go to this first team natin dito ngayon, Coach, no, itong kupunan ng Imus AJAA. Natalo sila itong kupunan ng Muntinlupa with a 66-47 on their last game. That's their second loss, and sa today na ball game, ano ba yung kailangan gawin against this team of Dasmariñas?
Well, as you said, itong Imus coming off a loss, 1-2 currently. Of course, they will also be missing head coach Ron Genrile, but stepping up for them is coach RG Derrama. In that game, they shot a measly 29% from the field, and you know you can't. It's harder to win when you don't shoot that well from the field. You add to that 3-point area, 1 out of 14 lang ninyo, and they committed 31 turnovers, which gave Muntinlupa 28 points of turnovers. Transition defense sila, something they have to work on. Dahil yung Muntinlupa, they gave up 27 fast break points. Now, if they want to win in this ball game, they will heavily rely on Alejandro Sanz, averaging 13 points per game and 5 rebounds per game. And of course, ang kanilang monster rebounder, Andre Yada, only averaging 7 points but 15 rebounds per game.
And that's the team that has 2-1 sa win-loss record natin. At magtungo naman tayo sa merong 3-1 or looking for their 3-1 win-loss record for this game. Itong Dasmariñas. And what's their challenge for today's ball game, Coach?
Definitely for Dasmariñas, ito nga, they did win over Batangas 57-40. I think it's pretty much their defense that will set the tone. Dahil in that game against Batangas, basically they won that game in the second quarter, wherein they were able to hold Batangas to just 5 points while scoring 18 of their own. And in that game, a breakout game coming from Calvin Klein Gonzalez, 10 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. But of course, ang main guy nila, their top gunner, their scorer, CJ Castillejo, averaging 19.25 points per game and 5 rebounds per game. So it's gonna be really how everything will rely on the performance of CJ Castillejo.
Well, thank you so much for that, Coach Noy. And now let's go to our third member for this broadcast this morning. We have Mikey Abueg. Mikey?
For the battle between Caviteños here in Cavite City, both teams told me that their biggest key into winning is their defense. Kaya tingnan natin, sino kaya ang mas magiging matibay ang depensa sa larong ito, as I turn you over to our game announcer.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Montano Hall, Cavite City. First, we would like to thank the Atlantis 88 sponsor of Manny Pacquiao Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. And here's the first match, 14 under, Imus AJA Ballers versus Dasmariñas Don Facundo AJ Hoops. First, let's meet the starting five of Imus AJAA Ballers. 14 under. Playing point guard number 4, Christian Manalato. His shooting guard number 1, Estrius John Arguelles. At center number 24, Andre Yadaw. Playing power forward, Tristan Alyam. His shooting guard number 21, Caden Gamboa. The head coach of Imus AJAA Bowler 14 under, Coach RG Ralia. Assistant coach, Coach Rene Carino. Now let's meet the starting 5 of Dasmariñas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops 14 under. Playing point guard number 10, Alian Guanse. His shooting guard number 23, Sag Pascual. Small forward number 5, CJ Castillejo. Playing power forward number 2, Dwayne Wernes. At center number 26, PJ Bercasio. The head coach of Dasmariñas Don Pacundo AJ Hoops 14 under, Coach Jeffrey Cansey. Assistant coach Martin Parto, Alpi Guanze, and Robbie Rojas. Games officials at this matchup, Referee J.R. Torres, Don Ramos, and Richard Carpio. This is Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
Magandang umaga po mga kaliga. Welcome sa ating unang laro ngayong araw na ito. It's Friday, 28th of July. And kahit na medyo malamig itong ating umaga, pinapainit po tayo ng ating 6 na laro para po sa araw na ito. And first game nga natin, Imus AJAA against Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Bowlers Hoops. First 2 points goes to Dasmariñas. Oh, offensive foul for Imus. First turnover for them. Let's take a look at this on our instant replay. The bump and the release. But tinawagan ng offensive foul ng ating mga officials.
Just too much contact there, but going through the starting 5s for both teams, for Imus, it's Arguelles, you have Manaloto, you have Alyam, Gamboa, and Yadaw, while for Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo Hoops, AJ Bowlers, we have Werner, Castillejo, who scored the first basket, Guanse, Pascual, and Bercasio.
So para sa kanilang kupunan, coach, no, itong si Alejandro Sanz and si Caden Gamboa, the double numbers or double digit numbers kanilang average dito para sa kanilang kupunan. While Dasmariñas naman, itong si Calvin Klein yung merong magandang performance last game off the bench. 10 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Kayo mga coaches, yan yung mga gusto nyo, you know? Mga bata coach, you know?
You know, having someone nahuhugutin mo off the bench tapos able to produce right away. But definitely itong mga players to watch here. If you're talking about itong Dasmariñas, it's really the lefty slasher that they have, itong si CJ Castillejo. But you always want to have that spark off the bench, kumbaga sa back pocket mo.
Nakaber mo na ba itong batang to, coach?
Oh, si CJ Castillejo, yeah, I covered him in that second day in Batangas. They had, I think they won against, I think that was Leyte.
So one of the solid team din, no? Itong ating South Division, itong kupunan ng Leyte. Maganda din yung kanilang posisyon dito, itong kupunan ng Leyte. 1 win. Back to our game here. Dasmariñas leading this ball game with 2-0. Oh, good backdoor. They can finish that one. Rebound for Imus AJAA. Manlaloto now will go to the corner. Alam mula sa labas. Gamboa with 10.3 seconds. 3 seconds left. The long pass stolen. by this team of Dasmariñas. That's a turnover once again.
Actually, for Imus in their previous play, parang walang pinuntahan yung offense sila. That ball was just swinging around in the perimeter and really nothing happening there.
Idol, ang lakas ng boses ni Barker tapos ang hina ng boses ni Coach.
You see on your screen earlier, si Coach Jeffrey Kenzie, while on the other hand, it's Coach RG Derama taking over for head coach Ron J. Enrile.
So ito, still looking for their first field goal. Itong Imus Coach Noy, no? So scoreless. Here comes the high screen. Tapos Dasmariñas. I think it's two blocker naman. Itong si number 10 ng Don Facundo. Dasmariñas.
Well, so far, kahit itong Imus not yet scoring, not much scoring din naman on the other hand, very low scoring as ito nga, right on cue. Caden Gamboa with 2 points to tie the ball game.
Medyo nangangalahati na tayo sa ating first quarter dito, Coach Noy. And that's the first field goal.
Yeah, 2-all pa lang tayo. So, I think this could be a case of masyado pa maaga.
Yeah, masyado pa talaga para sa dalawang kupunan nito. And we know, itong mga batang to din no? Palaban. Nakita natin sa kanilang mga last games.
And you have to understand ninyo, nandito tayo sa Cavite at mga tao dito sa Cavite, palaban talaga.
Totoo. 3-pointer. High arc. Wala. Another rebound for Dasmariñas. Still 2-all our score here. Call for the horns. Corner. Oh, good look. Offensive rebound. Kuha ulit. Nakapunta ng Imus. Dire-diretso. Wala pa rin. Para sa dalawang kupunan.
Missed opportunity there on the fast break for Alyam.
Pang ilang attempts na ba to, Coach? For both teams.
For Imus, that they're 1 out of 6. Itong Dasmariñas, 1 out of 5.
So sa 6 na attempt, isa pa lang itong naitatama ng kupunan ng Imus dito. At sa 5 naman ng Dasmariñas, isa din. But it's a foul. And Calvin Klein, ito pinasok na off the bench. And surprisingly, sa kanyang magandang performance last game, still is off the bench playing right now.
Well, sometimes even if you don't have to put in your 5 best players on the floor.
Now let's turn you over, guys. For our courtside reporter, we have here Mikey Abueg. Mikey.
The previous player of the game of the Dasmariñas, Don Facundo Hoops, Calvin Klein Gonzalez, shared with me that he started playing basketball through the influence of his parents. And what makes this more special for him is how supportive they are at wala pa nga daw silang absent sa panunood sa mga arena. With that, we can expect Calvin Klein to hustle harder, not only for his team, but also for his parents. Ninyo and Coach Noy.
Thank you so much for that report, Mikey. Ikaw, Coach Noy, sino ba yung naging inspiration mo sa paglalaro mo sa basketball?
Wala, sarili ko lang. I mean, coming from an all-boys school, buhay namin yung basketball.
Yeah.
So anyway, you see here on the replay, getting fouled for a 3-pointer is Pascual. But going back to that point about having your parents with you. So kahit batiin natin yung parents ito ni Calvin Klein, hindi tayo maririnig kasi nanonood sila live eh.
Dito eh. Andito sa venue, Coach no? So ito, on the free throw line. First to 1. Mintes.
Pero very interesting basketball name yan, Calvin Klein.
Not the usual basketball player like Chris Paul.
Oo.
Miranda.
Oh yeah, that's
Son
right.
of Coach Dino. Ito iba eh. Pang fashion eh.
We even have a player, if I'm not mistaken, with late yata, Chansey Billups.
Chansey Phillips. Iba Iba yung mga bata ngayon. May mga nakikita nga tayo, yung Spaghetti 88 eh. Yung pangalan. Good fake. Good dish. Yun. Rebound. Plus the points. coming from Sanz.
Actually, Alejandro Sanz is the son of Coach Rob Sanz, who handles the 16 and under team here ng Imus. He's also on the bench. But, you know, having your father right beside you on the bench, alam mo, instant yung yung instruction.
Tsaka medyo may pressure din, Coach Noy.
May pressure din for
Tatay,
sure.
no?
Oo, dahil yung daddy nga, hindi pa uso ang 3&D guys. Yan, you can see on the screen. Ano na to, 3&D even before the term was coined. So, really high expectations here. Actually, if you're a kid, as you see Manaloto, getting points inside, as a kid, don't get pressured, you know, especially yung daddy mo, kilala na player. You can always create your own identity.
Yeah, precisely. Eh, ang dami nating nakikitang father and son, no? NBA, PBA, they just let their son do their things, no? No pressure. Laro mo lang.
Minsan, actually, yung pressure nakikreate. Nung bata mismo, as ito si Alejandro Sanz, parang wala namang ka-pressure. But, you know, it's really the mindset. You don't have to follow the footsteps of your father. You don't, kung daddy mo, 3&D, ikaw, you're a way better slasher. You can create your own identity.
Lebron Brony nga no?
Lebron Brony, but, you know, Brony having some health issues right now. So, of course, we're all praying for everybody, of course. And also to everyone, stay safe dahil medyo maulan pa eh. Even if yung Egay na bagyo has already left the Philippine area of responsibility. Bigla naging tayo, parang weather station tayo ngayon.
Kaya nga eh. Sa ating mga kaliga, nanonood ngayon, nangangape, kumakain ng pandesal, breakfast. Parang
almusal natin yan kanina.
Stay safe and stay dry po. Di kagaya ko na dito ngayon. 6-2. Oh, corner 3. A little bit short. Backboard. Still, napako itong kupunan ng Dasmariñas, Coach. No? Itong kanilang kupunan. Sila yung nakaunang makabutas dito. Makahanap ng 2 puntos. But itong Imus, 6-2 now. They're up by 4 points.
Actually, both teams not really shooting well from the outside. 0 out of 3. Ang both teams from the 3-point area. Now make that 0 out of 4 for Dasmariñas.
But so far, Coach, napansin ko sa Dasmariñas, yung mga 3-point shot, good open look, no?
So yeah, but it's really matter of making them as Alejandro Sanz staying true to the Sanz surname, hitting a 3-pointer.
Less than a minute left for this first quarter, and Sanz with the top. Masyadong napalakas lang yung kanyang top kasi hinabol din mo. Mabilis na pasa.
Actually, if you watch these kids week after week, grabing development. Itong si Alejandro Sanz in their first game, parang a little lost on the floor, but right now you can see how confident he is. He is able to finish inside, may tira sa labas. And yun nga, that time, being able to jump the passing lanes.
Oh, that's end one for Don Pacundo, Dasmariñas. This power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. And syempre, alam natin, Pound for Pound Fitness focuses on strength and conditioning, and lalo sa mga athletic training. So, kung gusto niyo pong i-elevate ang inyong laro, lalo sa mga batang nanonood sa atin ngayon, na pang hinihintay nyo, enroll na sa pinakamalapit na Pound for Pound Fitness Gym sa inyo pong lugar. Dito po sa Cavite, nasa labas. Dito sa Montano Hall, nasa labas lang yung Pound for Pound, Coach Noy.
Very affordable nga ang rates dyan. So, don't hesitate to call and visit a branch ng Pound for Pound Fitness.
Imus, with 5 seconds left on the clock. The drive of this kid number 24, Andre Yadao.
Itong si Andre Yadao, not really known as a scorer, but very notable dahil yung average sa rebounds, 15 sa isang laro.
Bata pa, 15.
15 rebounds per ball game.
Sipag na bata, no? Sana paglaki, di pagod coach eh, no?
No,
Sinasabi nila.
hopefully, lumaki pa.
Oh, no.
So, to bring that rebounding instinct.
Missed shot for Sands. 5 seconds left. 3-pointer. Thought about it. Nakahabol ba? And that's the end of this first 10 minutes of action between Dasmariñas, Don Facundo, AJ Hoops, and Imus AJA. I'll be right back. 9-5 our score.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas na pangatawan natin at itong biyaya, pagkakataon na makapaglaro tayo ng basketball. Maraming salamat sa ating
Go Imus! As you can see, ang aga din ng mga batang supporters natin dito. Coach at ang mga supportive super lolas and moms here and the families of our young kids playing here now this morning. Walang maulan, basta basketball.
Oh, definitely. And especially for yung mga parents natin, family and friends. Initially, ang ating crowd made up of parents, families, and friends. Usually, ganyan sa 14 and under division. Pero as you go up, 16 under, 18 under, medyo less na yung nanonood na mga magulang dahil
Jowa na.
Oo, actually, tama ka dyan. But of course, tumataas na yung ating viewership online sa mga 18 and under dahil, yun nga, the parents just let the kids be more independent.
Yeah. Totoo ka dyan. Tsaka sa live natin, coach, no, sa comment section, mga go baby na yung kinukuha.
Oh, go baby na. Go baby ninyo.
Go
Ganun. Ay, hindi ba?
Hindi naman.
Hindi, wala ba?
Hindi
Wala.
naman. Second quarter po ng ating laro. And the 24 seconds violation for this team of Imus. Binagbagabag dun no? Yung depensa ng Dasmariñas.
So actually, itong Imus may tendency sila to just move the ball around the perimeter and kung magandang depensa, wala talaga silang napupuntahan yung opensa.
Another 3-pointer para sa kupunan ng Dasmariñas as they try their fifth attempt para sa ball game na ito. Imus still up by 4 points. Short for Imus AJA Ballers. Dasmariñas once again. Offensive rebound and a putback is good for Don Facundo Ballers.
Well, itong Don Facundo Ballers nga, they are trying to work on that offensive glass. Oh my. That's Alejandro Sanz yet again. And getting fouled.
The 7th point for Sands, and this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
Alejandro Sanz being able to finish despite the contact, and of course if you're the coach of Dasmariñas, yan yung mga lagi nating naririnig na ang mga coach ayaw na ayaw fouling a jump shooter.
Yeah. That's saying, coach, don't foul a jump shooter. And dahil na itong si Sanz pa yung binigyan ng foul dito na kupunan ng Dasmariñas. They go back outside. 8 seconds to shoot. Ooh. Sayang yung atake. Out of bounds. Still up by 4 points. Ito kupunan ng Imus.
Also for coaches, you hate yung mga ganyang klaseng turnovers, yung tumatama sa paa.
Ito nakikita ko din dito, Coach Noy, sa mga 14 under, 16 under. Usually, yung mga turnovers is traveling violation, yung mga bola na didribble sa paa. What can you say about that, Coach Noy?
Well, that comes with kasi repetitions. And medyo may excuse ka pa at the 14 and under division dahil of course, coming from the pandemic, you lost pretty much a year and a half. And in development usually at 12 to 14, very important.
So you can see another and one opportunity para sa Imus. Pangalawa na para sa kanila for the second quarter. And this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. This kid, number 18, Tristan Alam, kita mo naman yung shoulder, Coach, no? Medyo bumubuo na. Masakit pag nag-enroll pa itong batang to sa Pound for Pound Fitness, mas lalong magiging kondisyon itong kanyang katawan. Alam natin yan.
Average itong batang to. Close to 10 points and 8 rebounds per ball game. Actually, maganda nga yung view natin dito being at the floor level. Parang iniisip ko, parang nung 14 years old ako, hindi naman ako ganito kalaki.
Lalo na ako, Coach. Hanggang ngayon, di lumaki. At bumawi ng puntos na kupunan ng Don Pacudo, AJ Hoops, Dasmariñas.
Dwayne Joseph Marasigan, first 2 points, averaging 11 points.
So scorer for this team of Dasmariñas. Itong si Marasigan, but nakita naman natin, second quarter na, Coach, no? Nung nabuslo niya yung kanyang first 2 points dito sa ating ball game. Alam, open for 3. Medyo off sa kanyang bitaw. 6 minutes and 24. Dinikitan. Atake. Short once again. The offensive rebound for Dasmariñas, Coach Noy, dito sa ating ball game.
And if you're Imus, you have to limit those opportunities itong Dasmariñas from the field by boxing out.
Oh, ganda sana ng movement doon ng kupunan ng Imus.
Well, that's another habit ng mga players, not only ng mga bata. Every time you miss like a layup tapos makuha na ng kalaban, instead na bumaba ka sa depensa, tinatry mo kunin yung ball and you usually end up with a frustration foul.
Yeah, and ito, pakinggan natin ulit ang report ni Mikey for us. Mikey?
One of the top scorers of the Imus AJAA Ballers, Alejandro Sanz, who is actually the son of former NCAA champion Rob Sanz, shared with me how he has the never give up mentality. He said, and I quote, because if you give up, it's like you give up on your dreams. Kaya naman kahit daw umuulan these past few days, ay patuloy pa rin sila sa kanilang ensayo. And let's see if this will be able to help him and his team to bounce back today. Nino and Coach Noy.
Thank you so much for that report, Mikey, no? Ulan lang yan. Mas malaki pangarap sa basketball.
Oh, definitely. And you saw on the replay that block from Alejandro Sanz. And talking about Coach Rob Sanz, nung time nito sa PCU, mga kakampi lang naman ito. Si Gabi Espinas. Ay, hindi ko alam kumabot sa kay Gabi Espinas, but definitely Bo Belga.
Jason Castro.
Castro, napakabibigat.
Naalala ko tuloy yung tropa natin, assistant coach sa PCU dati, Coach Bong Abad. Bong Abs from University of Visayas. Yung kinikwento niya sa akin dati. But ito, we have a timeout. 11-13, still up by 2. Itong Imus.
at mga bisita na nandito ngayon.
You're still watching Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL dito po sa loob ng Montano Hall dito sa Cavite. First game po ng ating araw. Medyo maulan, mahangin, makulimlim sa labas. But dito po sa loob ng Montano Hall, napakainit ng ating aksyon. Sobrang dikit. 13-11. And this team of Imus, they're looking for a 3-1 team standings. Gustong humabol din dito sa ating team standings sa South Division for our 14 under.
You see a basket here from Andre Yadaw. Always ang mga puntos ito ni Andre Yadaw. Big bonus dahil ang talagang production niya comes from the rebounding department.
Correction, the Imus is 1-2 sa ating team standings. Itong Dasmariñas 3-1. Oh, the jumper once again. This is the second time na itong kupunan ng Dasmariñas. They found a jump shooter here. That's Castillejo.
So if you're Dasmariñas, a win here will give them solo second to another Cavite team, the Cavite City Solar Aces, while itong Imus looking to even their slate at 2-2 with a victory here. And kung mag 2-2 sila, they will move up to number 6. Right now, they're at number 7.
Let's take a look at this once again. The jump. And sumabit sa shooting arm. Shooting hand. Itong bantay ng Dasmariñas. And now they're running. They want to cut down this lead to single position. But the steal once again para sa Imus. Stop. Oh, denied. Dito na naman ang Dasmariñas. Gonzalez. The fake. Jumper. Perimeter is good. And two-pointer.
That's actually one thing that I've noticed here as itong si Ferrer hitting a mid-range shot. Teams don't really shoot that well from the three-point area, pero yung mid-range game parang bumabalik dahil most of the teams here have been shooting very well from the mid-range.
Tsaka mas reliable din yung mid-range, coach, no?
Even if it's lost art and yung mga analytics fans, they are not really a fan nung mid-range. So like teams like the Houston Rockets before ni James Harden, either 3 points lang yun or layup eh.
Yeah. They go to their shooters outside or they go to that high percentage drives. And we know Mike D'Antoni din no, coach? Kasi
yeah, I think that really started the trend na tinuloy na lang ni Steph Curry.
Yeah.
As we have another basket here from Alyam. Tristan Alyam already with 4 points and 8 rebounds.
parang di umaga dito sa loob ng Montano Hall eh. Daming sumisigaw, akalain mo alas 12 na eh. 7 AM pa lang po, pero ganito kainit itong ating action dito. At ang itong mga supporters ng ating mga batang naglalaro ngayon, rooting for their sons, sa kanilang apo, and their friends in this ball game. Oh, and one for Sans once again on the free throw line. Itong si Sans sa ating instant replay, and this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner ng Junior MPBL.
Alam mo, Ninyo, malapit na tayo magkaroon ng sponsorship nitong Pound for Pound Fitness. Sa dami ng beses natin inulit yan in the first half.
Tsaka ang dami din kasing power move no, ng mga batang ito.
Already in the 14 and under division, you can see kids finishing with despite the contact.
Tsaka di na takot bumangga no?
Eh ako, palari mo ako dun, matatakot pa ako bumangga dun sa mga ibang bata dito eh.
Oh, three-pointer miss. At Alam, oh, too strong. Yung pasa. 2 against 1. And a two-pointer for Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo, AJ Hoops.
Well, so far for Imus, they're actually doing well, you know, trying to control transition baskets. Dahil nung kalaban nila yung Muntinlupa, they gave up 27 fast break points so far in this ball game. 4 points pa lang, and we're almost done with the first half.
With a minute and 2 seconds left for this ball game. Go back to Sanz. Sa labas naman, double team. Yadaw. Go to corner, 2 seconds. Gamboa. The shot for Gamboa. Less than a minute left. Mintis once again for Dasmariñas. It will go back to Imus. AJAA ballers.
So far, both teams having a hard time from the floor. 33% for Imus, Dasmariñas only 30%. Lalo na from the 3-point area, identical 1 out of 8, both teams 12% lang.
Oh, the steal once again for Dasmariñas. Once missing the clock here. They have 15 seconds on the shot clock and 20 on the game clock here. 3-pointer. Thought about it. Offensive rebound still there for Dasmariñas. 10 seconds left. Sanz. No good. 5 seconds. That's it.
Unforced turnover that time.
So the team of Imus AJAA will use their timeout here with a minute or a 1 second point left here. We'll be right back. Last time out, ginamit itong kupunan ng Imus AJAA. 1.1 second.
Well, of course, yung timeout kasi hindi mo naman, wala nang carry over yan to the next half, so might as well use it here.
So see here.
Actually, a foul to give here for Dasmariñas.
1.1. There they go. And that's it for this first 20 minutes of action for their first game, 22-17. 5-point lead for Imus AJAA ballers. We'll be right back for our second half.
Lahat ng mga participants at mga bisita na nandito ngayon, magandang araw po sa ating lahat.
Welcome back to the Atlantis 88 Junior MPBL. Kasama ko ngayon si Coach Mark Partosa of Dasmariñas and Coach Alvin Harabe of Imus. Coach, let's start with you. Nakikita po namin kung ganong ka-vocal yung coaches sa sideline. Sa tingin niyo po, paano ito nakakatulong sa team?
Actually, malaking factor to bilang sa head coach namin, no? So, bilang as assistant coach, So we need to feed the head coach. So kung ano yung mga hindi nakikita ng head coach namin, yun ang sinusupport namin sa head coach namin. Yun lang po.
Ngayon, Coach, meron po ba kayong mga gustong pasalamatan, i-shout out?
First of all, I would like to thank ng sponsors namin na Takumoto, Boss Vic Soliman, Boss June Passion, and Antbox, Mayor Alex Advincula, Kong AJ Advincula, Imus City Sports Office, and Patrick Pulme, and Junji Alamo. And I would like to thank yung family ng Imus family na keep always supporting our team, and yung ball club ko ng Coach D, Men's Division and Women's Division. Thank you.
Thank you, Coach. Now, let's go with you, Coach. Sa tingin niyo po ba, ano bang mga adjustments ang kailangan gawin ng team para hopefully makauna naman po sa second half?
Kailangan lang namin mag-adjust sa depensa kasi medyo lumuluwag yung depensa at saka yung setup ng play.
Coach, ngayon meron din po ba kayong mga gustong i-shoutout at pasalamatan?
Salamat sa mga sponsor namin kay Mr. Naibel, Mrs. Mi, kay Nantes ng KD Construction, Archie Bernardino ng Port Logistics, Ma'am Lisa ng Biulaland Integrated Science School, kay Boss Henry Pontaliana. Shoutout na lang din po sa mga parents na laging sumusuporta sa amin, kay Mr. and Mrs. T, sa tropang Crossroad, tropang Nepal, tropang Yopmat ng Quezon City, at saka kay Saldi Choson ng BGMP Bacor. Salamat.
Thank you so much, Coach. And with that, we will be back after this short break.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas na pangatawan natin at itong biyaya.
Our first half highlights here on this ball game. This team of Imus leading all the way with 5 points. And Coach Noy, what can you say about that first half for both teams?
Well, both teams really need to improve their quality of shots. Ito nga, Imus only 31% from the field, Dasmariñas 27%, 3-point area. That's actually been an observation of mine in this. All divisions, we haven't really seen much efficient shooting from the outside. But ito nga, Imus 1 out of 8, Dasmariñas 1 out of 9. From the free throw area, itong Dasmariñas 0 out of 4. Imus 1 out of 7. So I think these kids medyo nahihirapan dahil maaga pa baka tulog pa yung mga katawan, but nevertheless on the rebounding area 28-21 for Imus, turnovers 9-8, 9 for Imus, 8 for Dasmariñas, still fairly decent, but definitely that the scoring has to pick up here. On the side of Imus, it's Alejandro Sanz with 10 points, Alyam with 6, while on the other hand, it's Marasigan and Castillejo with 6 and 5.
That is why Coach Noy, itong ating ball game, low scoring first half.
Yes, definitely. But I think both teams they both have had a lot of opportunities to run, but not much scoring. 6 fast break points for Dasmariñas, 2 for Imus.
Coach Noy, nabanggit mo kanina, napansin mo sa mga batang ito. Medyo tulog pa yung katawan. So, pag ganito ba kaaga yung mga game schedule, ikaw as a coach, ano yung ginagawa mo para at least maagang magising at saka yung katawan ng mga bata makuha na yung kanilang natural game?
Well, I think especially for these kids, what you have to stress is yung depensa. Dahil yung depensa, it's really more a matter of energy more than anything, and boundless naman yung energy nito mga to, and it's really just a matter of being patient and wait for these kids to wake up. Pero sanay naman itong mga tayo. I mean, they can still afford to sleep early. Tayo medyo hirap matulog ng maaga.
Totoo. And sabi mo nga kanina, depensa, pinakitaan tayo ng butatado nitong koponan ng Imus. And that's a good sign for them here on this ball game. And that's their third block or make that second one here.
Although that time, si Werner not paying attention, naagawan ni Caden Gamboa.
And there's a turnover once again for Dasmariñas. And nakita natin in the bench of this team, itong Imus, but we can see that block earlier, yun yung ating sinabi.
Tamo si Coach Rob Sanz, ang pinapagalitan niya, yung anak niya.
Walang anak-anak dito.
Oh, definitely you have to be fair and of course, being players themselves before, they know that hindi pwedeng bias ka. I mean, if for anything, you hold your son to a higher standard than everybody else.
Yeah, I know a lot of father yung coach, tsaka yung anak yung player. Dami. Andy Gimaw. Yung daddy niya is kanyang coach din. Overheard ko lang sa mga tropa ko sa Iligan. Andy Gimaw, pag ilan yung miss na free throw, yan yung kilometro lang tatakbuhin pa uwi. Kaya ganyan din yung bata. Grabe yung disiplina ng daddy din niya
Kung ako yun, hindi na ako da-drive sa loob Parang hindi ako mag-free throw.
Tira-tira ka na lang sa labas no?
Yan, kaya commentator lang ako ngayon.
Speaking of tira sa labas, mintes itong bitaw nitong koponan ng Dasmariñas from the outside that time. 22 to 17. Suns. 10 seconds left. Offensive rebound once again. Oh, second try. The third try for this team of Imus.
So fast becoming a problem here for Dasmariñas. Sorry for Imus, ang rebound. Sorry, nalito na ako. Kasi parehong Cavite teams Ang problema ng Dasma ngayon is the offensive rebound here ng Imus.
Out of bounds. And this team of Imus forced that one. 27 to 17.
Very well represented itong Cavite here in this tournament. You have the Imus team, you have Dasmariñas, and then you have Cavite City, which is actually leading the pack here at 4-0 sa ating South Division ng 14 and under.
And it shows a lot for this team or this kids ng Cavite. Coach Noy, no? Daming teams, madaming opportunity to showcase their talent, lalo na sa mga big stage like this Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Just imagine the talent here in Cavite. They are able to create and field 3 teams. So you can just imagine really the basketball being played here in the Cavite area.
So you can see this foul earlier. So it means, coach, no? Hindi sapat yung isang team or yung isang pangalan, and that's 3 teams. So a total of 9.
Yeah, 9 teams. That's right.
9 teams. So ilang players? 15? Yung,
Times na, pinapagmat mo ko. Ayoko ng mga ganyan. Ano yata yan? 150 minus 15. 135.
Dami. 135 na bata na may chance ang may pakita at may angat yung kanilang laro dito po sa kanilang pangarap na makatungtong sa mga malaking entablado sa basketball. Yan. Para na rin binibenta nila yung kanilang future in basketball.
Definitely. Pero na-impress ako sa lalim ng Tagalog mo, entablado.
Stage
yan.
Oh, good swing. Gamboa. Yes, sir. That's a 2-pointer for Gamboa. This is 26 to 19 now. So they struggle the first 3 minutes of this third quarter. And a steal once again para sa Imus. Takbuhan. 1 against 3. With a block from behind. Sa Dasmariñas.
Right now, it doesn't feel like Imus is the team na 1 and 2. Itong Dasma, 3 and 1. Parang with the way they're playing, it's very competitive, even having the lead here a 7-point lead ang Imus.
Oh, the save goes to the wrong guy para sa koponan ng Imus. Sa tingin mo, Coach, yung last na talo nitong koponan ng Imus, gaano kalaking impact yun para ganito sila ka-eager ngayon itong koponan ng Imus?
We're coming off a blowout loss, a 19-point blowout loss against Muntinlupa. Definitely, hindi mo na kailangan i-motivate yung mga bata na to. All you need to do is remind them of that blowout loss. And automatic na yan, these kids really want to make up for that last game.
Ganda no? Mga bata pa, pero may mentality na ganyan. And palaban no? Ayaw magpatalo. Pinoy
Kabitenyo pa.
Kapitenyo pa. Ito free throw for Alam.
Medyo hindi magandang free throw shooting for both teams. Itong Imus right now, 2 out of 8.
Missing 6, Coach Noy.
Make that 3 out of 9. So 33% ang Dasmariñas din. 33%, 2 out of 6. Alam mo yung free throw na yan, gusto kong papalitan yung tawag. Dahil when you say free throw, parang yung sinasabi mo madali And if you're looking at the percentages everywhere, not really that great. So I think medyo kailangan mo ng pangalan na yung medyo mas mahirap
Ano, Coach?
Ang una ko nga naisip dyan, you miss, you die. Mga ganyan. But anyway, CJ Castillejo scoring 7-point and he really needs to step up. Caden Gamboa naman sumagot sa kabila. Already with 6 points.
3 rebounds. Yung sabi mo kanina sa free throw, Coach Noy, no? You miss, you die. But this time, 3-pointer naman para kay Guanse. 5 points on this ball game. Pwede naman tawagin natin yung right minus wrong. Pag nagmintis ka, -1 no?
Oo, but that time Alejandro Sanz missing from the outside.
Alejandro Hans bumawi naman for that steal. They're up 6 points now. Oh, just want to go inside, but the steal lost that one. It's 28-30 now. This team of Dasmariñas cutting the lead down to 2 with 2 minutes and 40 seconds. We'll be right back.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating
Welcome back to the Atlantis 88 Junior MPBL. During the huddle of the Dasmariñas Don Pacundo Hoops, the coaches pointed out na wala nga silang depensa at ayaw rin nilang bumox out during the first half. With that, they have to work harder in those aspects of the game in the second half if they want to bounce back. Your thoughts, Nino and Coach Noy?
Thank you so much, Daphne, for that one. Yung nangyari doon, Coach, no, sabi nga nila on that first half, walang depensa. Sa report ni Daphne, depensa, walang box out. But may napansin mo dito sa ating second half?
Well, they really need to work on boxing out. Dahil so far in this ball game already, itong si Alyam and Yada with 10 rebounds each. So that's still a point of emphasis here, and the defense will, so far I think has pretty much held up, but hindi makukumpleto yung defensive possession until you grab that defensive rebound.
And points inside the paint. Patuloy na dinadagdagan itong koponan ng Dasmariñas as they attack inside, and another stop by them. Transition once again. Tabla tayo, 30 all for this third quarter. A minute and 50 seconds left.
And CJ Casilleo now starting to wake up, averaging 19 points per game, already up to 9 points. So humahabol to dahil not really the best of first half. And itong Kaliwete na to, really just a great finisher in the fast break.
The second stop for Dasmariñas team. That's a shot clock violation for Imus AJAA. 30 all, a minute and 31.
Coach
This is
RG Derrama applauding that defensive effort. I'm sorry, not applauding that offensive possession that time, as we have another three-pointer coming from Guanse, waking up here in the second half.
And this is a 16-8 third quarter for Dasmariñas. Don Pajudo, AJ Hoops. Oh, another deny by this team of Dasmariñas. Good stop once again. Counter steal by Alam. Stealing it at the back. Counter steal once again for Dasmariñas. Atake, the drive, and scores! Gonzales. Quick 5-0 run para sa Dasmariñas, but there was a foul. Bercasio.
Right now, itong Dasmariñas suddenly being able to run here.
This drive of Dasmariñas attacking the defense of Alam, eating alive. Bilis ng 5-0 swing, coach.
That's right, and already with 14 fast break points itong Dasmariñas, this is actually a point of concern that we said in the pre-game. Itong Imus gave up 27 fast break points to Muntinlupa and ended up losing that game.
33.4 seconds left. Kumakaway itong ating mga momshies dito. Bakit masaya ang mga momshies natin?
Dahil si Nino ang ating anchor.
Wala lang natira sa ating shot clock. 20 seconds left. 37-31. Biglang baliktad yung hangin natin. Dasmariñas lamang ng 6. Balik sa labas. Hirap itong kupunan ng Imus ngayon to attack that interior defense ng kupunan ng Dasmariñas. But nabati tayo that time, Coach Noy. Scoring it with a tie arc shot. That's Manaloto. As we end our third quarter, 33-37 is our score. Sa ating pagbabalik po. Last 10 minutes of action dito pa rin sa Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Ang Manny
Welcome back to Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Last quarter po ng ating action between Dasmariñas, Don Pacudo, AJ Hoops, and this team of Imus AJAA Ballers. And syempre, I'd like to thank our sponsors, Coach Noy, Vivery Hotel and Resorts, Auto Asia, Indoor Ride, ang bola ng Pinoy, and Atlantis 88. Thank you so much po sa inyong lahat.
An offensive explosion there for Dasmariñas in the third quarter. Nung first quarter, 5 points. Second quarter, 12 points. But in the third, 20 points so far for Dasmariñas, and ang Imus only with 11. So that's why we have a reversal of fortunes here. It's now Dasmariñas up by 6.
And dito sa laro sa Junior MPBL, Coach, if you're a third quarter team, gaano kataas yung percentage mo to get a win?
Well, actually, that's one thing that we've seen here as the referee is having a little trouble here. That's the way you do it, ref.
Yeah.
CJ Castillejo. But yeah, usually teams that have been a good third quarter teams, most of the critical runs so far, maybe like 60 to 70% of the time, the critical runs in any ball game usually happens in the third quarter. So that's coming off the break. And for some coaches, usually that's when the intensity just goes up a notch higher, and that's when you try and win the ball game.
Go inside. Dito ko po ng Dasmariñas. We'll see if the third quarter performance of them ay may tutuloy ba. Ito mga batang to ng Dasmariñas. 10 seconds on the clock. Jumper, short. Second try, wala. Rebound secured by Imus. Sands, silent on the third quarter for his team after the first half 10-point performance. They go inside, behind the back pass. Masyado masikip doon. Takbo na naman itong Dasmariñas. And the 2 points.
Definitely itong Dasmariñas being able to run has been one of the biggest problems, especially starting the second half para sa Imus.
14 seconds on the clock. Gamboa. Still, the rotation outside the country for this Imus. Force them for the turnover. Hesitation. Drive denied by Alex.
Good defense that time for Alex, but at this point, they're going to need itong si Alyam to be back in the ball game. They're gonna need to control those defensive rebounds dahil dito sa fourth quarter, they've been giving up a lot of offensive rebounds.
Oh, good find by Dasmariñas. Pasok para sa 3.
I think this is a breakout game here for Guance, only averaging 7 points already with, I believe that's already 15 points for him.
Lagpas na sa kota, coach na eh.
Doble.
Dinoble. Laki ng maiuwi ditong batang to. Offensive foul once again para sa Dasmariñas. It's 42-33 now.
It's already 3 personal fouls here for Calvin Klein. Kasalanan niya talaga. He was moving on that screen. Yun kasi yung problema minsan ng mga nagbibigay ng screen, pag hindi tumama, hinahabol nila eh.
Gusto kasi dumikit, coach eh, no? Traya off target para sa kanyang bitaw mula sa 3.
Good defense.
Good steal. Clean na clean for Traya. Gulat yung dribbler din, no? Sineraduan bigla, coach eh, no?
CJ Castillejo, alam niya kasi kaliwete, and that time Castillejo was trying to bring down the ball with the right hand, and Tria just being able to anticipate that, kasi usually that's when you attack the ball handler when he's using his non-dominant hand.
Off eh, no, coach?
So actually scouting rin yan eh. I mean, alam mo naman na pagkaliwete, ang non-dominant hand niya kanan. Pero actually, sa pinakamahirap bantayan yung mga kaliwete dahil unorthodox nga.
Yeah.
So everything, yung basic instincts mo talaga totally doesn't work when you're going up against a left-hander.
Ikaw ba, coach, dati, pag bumabanta ka ng kaliwete, ano ba yung ginagawa mong depensa?
Kasi usually, ang orientation mo is always to force left. Kasi right-handed, di ba?
Yeah.
So unless, maalala mo yan,
Sorry to cut you, coach, but
No,
it's a
that's
bad
fine.
fall.
But I think it really sounded a lot worse than it really was. I think he hit the left side of his body, but kung sa atin yan na talagang matagal ng recovery yan, but for these kids, pag lang yan eh.
That's a bad fall for this guy, number 29 of Dasmariñas, or 26, that's Bercasio. Totoo ka dyan, coach, no? Pag sa atin yan, i-aayos pa.
Ayos pa yan,
Or
kulang
worst.
pa yun.
Or worse, maglilib eh, isang araw.
Oo. Kung sa kanila, isang maliit na bag lang yan ng yellow.
Yellow.
Sa atin, bibili 7-Eleven, tube ice, 5 kilos, no?
Babad eh, no?
But really, I don't think there was anything intentional. Just losing momentum that time.
Yeah.
You can see on the replay, it was actually, I believe that was Alyam. Yung momentum lang, but nothing intentional.
Ang taas na din kasi itong si Bercasio, coach, no? Tapos sa ere pa nabangga, kaya yung kanyang balance nawala doon. Itong si Bercasio.
Si Coach Jeffrey Kensi for Dasmariñas.
First free throw.
Although the call, I think, was an unsportsmanlike foul, but more, it's more of, how he fell. But the intention, I don't think that was there, but that was still a dangerous play. Kasi it ended up na parang na-undercut siya. Although that wasn't the intention, you still have to call that.
So, it will be 3 minutes sit, coach, no?
Oh, yeah. So, the foul actually, no, Alyam will need to sit out, and this could actually be very crucial dahil itong si Alyam, I believe, already has a double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds. Now he will need to sit out 3 minutes, and the soonest he can come back is 4 minutes and 21
Yeah.
in the fourth quarter.
We are in the last quarter ng ating ball game ngayon dito, coach. As they fire three-pointer once again, ito kupunan ng Dasmariñas. They're leading this game at 8 points. And the offensive rebound for Imus AJAA, putting the lead down to 6. And for back naman.
No ball stop there for Imus, and Guanci just taking advantage of that, going all the way to the rim as we have an unforced turnover here for Suns.
Gaano kabigat yung turnover na yun for Suns, coach?
Well, definitely when it's an unforced turnover and he knows it.
6 minutes and 41. They go from the top of the key. Castillejo. Didiskarte against hands. The drop pass. Stepping on the line. But there's a foul whistled by our officials. There's a push.
Much to the dismay of Coach RG. This is actually the next level here for CJ Castillejo, being able to create off the dribble, dahil definitely a very great slasher. Nung unang laro nito actually for Dasman, all he really did was drive to the basket, but right now in this ball game, even if he only has 9 points, he already has 5 assists. So
That's a 10-point.
yeah, so pretty much na-hit nga ng 19-point average nga, but Coach RG here being called for a technical foul. But way off there for Guanci.
The head coach of team of Imus complaining.
Very
Oh,
fiery.
Yan, tumatakbo, walang nag-i-inbound. Yun lang, nakalimutan din. They go outside. Dasmariñas with the lead. And another foul, once again, by Imus.
This has been an Alian Guanse takeover here, especially in the second half. Already has 17 points.
And the first one on the free throw line for Guanse. And he has 18 points now, Coach Noy. Make that 19 points.
And this is from a guy averaging, as we said earlier, 7 points.
2 points away. 3 play na. Ang
Oo.
kanyang quota.
What a great contribution here. But talking to Coach Jeffrey Kensi early nung kanilang first game, this is actually one of the players he said na we should watch out for, but only now is he breaking out. After this is already their 5th game.
They go for that corner. 3-pointer. Too strong.
That's a push.
push.
And Wayne Werner.
And Warner, sabi niya sa ating officials, box out lang yung trip. Pero makikita natin no?
May tulak
Yun. Sobra na. Noong una pwede pa Yung sa talon.
May extension kasi nung left arm.
Of the full court press with Dasmariñas. And it will be a foul in Castillejo.
So that's going to be the 4th team foul for Dasmariñas.
They're tied now. With Imus for the personal fouls. And the 2-pointer yung naibawi ng Imus.
That's really the shot of Caden Gamboa, that mid-range jumper.
5 minutes. Halfway to our 4th quarter. And the rebound goes to Imus once again. Oh, another turnover for the kids of Imus.
Coach RG signaling to his team to be patient. Kasi ang instinct ng most of the teams here is trying to run, but you also need to have that recognition, the maturity to recognize if the opportunity is not there for the fast break.
So this is the 3rd stop of Imus now. We'll see if they can capitalize that steals here. And they sent Dasmariñas their 14th foul.
Oh, they're already in the penalty. They're in the penalty. So that's going to be 2 shots here for Imus. And that's something that they can try to take advantage of here.
Yeah. Kanina nga nagtataka, ba? 3 pa lang ito for that's their 15th foul here. So this time, Coach, what will you do seeing the situation in the fouls of Dasmariñas?
Well, especially since itong Imus has not really been shooting well from the 3-point area, only 1 out of 13. I think they really need to get to the basket and try to get to the free throw line, but Yadao missing both free throws from the line. Imus 5 out of 14. Dasmariñas 4 out of 11. So actually both teams not shooting very well from the free throw. And again, yun nga, kailangan palitan na nila yung pangalan ng free throw na to dahil it's not as easy as the name suggests. Wag lang yung you miss you die, medyo extreme yan yun
That's the 14th foul pala, Coach. Ito ko po na ng Imus.
Actually, both teams pretty much already in the penalty here.
On their missed shot. So that's the 4th position for this team of Dasmariñas, Coach, no? Na hindi na naipasok. And another one. So if Imus can convert all of this turnover na naibibigay ng Dasmariñas, coach.
This should
They
be
close
way
this ball game.
closer. Yeah, but again, yun na, hinahabol niya naman ni Calvin Klein yung defender. Actually, that's it. That's pretty much it. You set a screen. Pag hindi tumama, hindi mo nahabulin. And already second time here for Calvin Klein Gonzalez.
Kita-kita yung pag-extend ng tuhod. Imus, miscommunication.
Good intention there for Rolyon, but unfortunately not ready for the pass. Was Sanz getting hit in the face.
So two players
Could have actually made the bounce pass there.
Oo. Ang naging flamingo eh. Hans for three. No. Offensive rebound for them once again. Off the glass touch. 2 miss in a row for Imus.
Sorry miss there for Yadaw. Being able to get the offensive rebound pero not being able to convert.
So this is the problem now, coach, for both teams, no? Nakita natin, nakakakuha naman ng turnover, but they can convert it. And another good stuff for Imus. Alam. Another one. We'll see if Imus can make a shot now. Three-pointer open. Short for Hans.
San so far in this ball game from the three-point area not shooting very well. Only 1 out of 4.
46-38. The drop pass, and this time finally to break the silence.
Great pass there from Castillejo. Already with 6 assists here. So despite the 9 points, I think this is one of the better games here for CJ Castillejo.
And they break that silent for the team. It's field goal. Balik sa 10 yung kalamangan. Coach Noy, no? Itong kupunan ng Dasmariñas.
If you remember in the third quarter, I was saying na Imus was not playing like a team na 1 and 2. Itong Dasma not playing like a team na 3 and 1. Right after I said that, just a run here for Dasmariñas. And let's see if they can protect this 10-point lead, make that 9 now with 2.5 remaining sa ating laro.
So the last one. That's good.
Yadaw
Andre Yadaw.
making 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. Earlier missed both.
2 minutes and 20 seconds. Up by 8 points. To Dasmariñas, Don Facundo. AJ Hoops. Bit short. Gets his own miss. The tap. Goes to Don Facundo. And Alam is hurt.
Most likely stepped on the foot. That's really something wala ka na magagawa when you step on a foot.
Sakit siguro niya kasi paikot-ikot eh, no?
Oh. Actually did not step on the foot.
Landing niya lang.
Landing lang, yeah.
Siguro ang sakit kasi paikot-ikot eh, no? Itong si Alam, coach eh, no? Screaming for pain here. 2 minutes and 5 seconds. And our medics here will be right back. 48-40. natin ulit, Coach Noy, no? Itong nangyari dito ka sa batang to, kawawa naman. What happened, Coach? Bakit hinito nitong ating mga officials? Though hindi nila bola.
Well, actually, yun nga, the referees actually approached us, and as you see first, Commissioner Keith Picasso, omnipresent here in the Junior MPBL. All games, always here.
Always.
Up and early. But the referees were explaining that even if the ball was with the possession of Dasmariñas, yun nga, nahulog sa ilalim ng ring. So if you do not stop play, mas delikado pa having someone sprawled on the floor there. In the paint pa.
Painted area, you know? Oh! Beating the buzzer. Para sa kupunan ng Don Pacundo ng Dasmariñas. Another 3-pointer for them, and we're down to our last 2 minutes of action. Up by 11 points. Itong Don Pacundo, and they're looking for a 2-2 win-loss record here. And off the glass finish for Imus. Yadaw missing that window.
Well, Yadaw having still his average this year. 4 points and 13 rebounds, averaging 7 and 15, but really not enough so far, as Dasmariñas has building a 9-point lead here with 1 minute and 20.
Imus now. Intes pa rin para sa kanila. And they need some big shots para makahabol. 3-pointer. Short once again. Dasmariñas. They step up the gas. A 2-pointer for them.
Castillejo in the open court, really automatic.
So it is a 5-2 nothing for Castillejo, Coach Noy.
So yeah, confirming ito as our courtside reporter, Mikey.
Ito sa sprained ankle for the player of Imus, and yung pain rate daw is 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10. So I'm pretty sure he'll be available in the next game.
So let's take a look at this 3-pointer once again for Don Pacundo. And we have a timeout here with 30.9 seconds left on this fourth quarter. 53-42 is our score.
Nais kong pasalamatan ang ating Panginoon sa binigay niyang lakas na pangatawan natin at
30.9 seconds. Ito kupunan ng Imus. AJAA Ballers still. Meron pang hope na hinahawakan dito sa ating ball game. They're shooting free throw here. Sans missing his first one. Please. Naipasok nitong si Sans, yung free throw, Coach, no? They can cut down the lead to a 9-point game.
They've already missed 11 free throws and they're down 11.
And that's a lot for them, Coach. And we have
the referees calling a technical foul.
And I guess that's on Dasmariñas. So, 6 players yung kanilang na-field inside the court.
Definitely a mental lapse here, but you can make the case that they can afford to make those mental mistakes. Already up by 10 points with 30 seconds remaining.
So they will have a substitute or technical free throw here, Coach Noy, no? So, naging tatlo pa itong free throw ni Suns.
But he missed the front end of his charity. So let's see here. Still some time to pull off pretty much a miracle. That's what it's going to take for Imus to pull off a win here.
May pasok yung una ni Suns. Malaking bagay yung coach. No? May pinasok na libero no? Para sa Dasmariñas. Anim 53-44. And that's a foul para sa koponan ng Imus. They want to control the clock. They want to challenge this team of Dasmariñas in the free throw line. They're praying for a missed free throw for Dasmariñas now. And the first one, test para sa Dasmariñas. Zero out of 2 for Dasmariñas that time. They go to Sands, but the pass deflected.
Let's see here, itong Dasmariñas still playing defense. Ito nga si Guanse, even asking the referees na bola daw nila.
Imus just waiting for final score here. May foul pang naitawag ang ating officials. Now, we can see on our screen, napakalaking bagay pagkawala at pagka-injured nitong batang to, Coach Noy, no?
Yeah, that's right. Tristan Alyam with a double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds, and definitely hurt their cause when he got injured.
One free throw is good for this team of Imus. 2.5 seconds.
Well, you like how Imus is still trying to compete here, even fouling with the game pretty much decided.
So it will be free throws for them. Both teams, 5 fouls now. First one is good for Dasmariñas. Castillejos. Or Castillejo. And that's it for this game. And this team of Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo, AJ Hoops, will end their day with a 2-2 sa kalang winless record, Coach Noy. While this team of Imus, they can take the solo spot. Kanilang hinahanga dito. And they're 4-2 itong Imus AJAA Ballers. With our final score, 54-45 at ang ating Atlantis 8-8 move of the game on our screen now. And this one, the drive of Carl Benko.
That's Guanse splitting the defense there with the layup.
Dire-diretso para sa kanya. So you can see that one, that open lane, that drive, the two-pointer. Once again, it's our move of the game. It's atin ang Atlantis 88.
Tapos bumawi kayo ng second half. Ano yung nag-energize sa'yo? Tapos shoutouts.
Our final score once again, it's 54-45 for Don Pacundo AJ Hoops. At ngayon kasama na ng ating courtside reporter ang ating best player of the game.
I am now here with our Atlantis 88 best player of the game, Lee Guanse of Dasmariñas. Lee, down kayo nung first half pero bumawi kayo nung second half at lumaki nga yung lamang nyo. Sa tingin mo, ano ang nag-energize sa'yo at sa team mo?
Sinabi lang po sa amin ni Coach na dumipensa po kami at saka kumpiyansa po sa sarili. Ibigyan po kami ng kumpiyansa para makashoot.
Ngayon, meron ka bang mga gustong i-shoutout?
Shoutout po sa mami ko, nanonood, si mami at saka si daddy po. Tsaka yung lola ko po, si Olga. Yun lang.
Congratulations once again, Lee, to you and your team. And now, back to the panel.
So much for that one, Mikey, and our highlights on this game as this team of Dasmariñas take their second win for this Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL against this team of Imus AJAA with the 3-2 team standings sa kanilang win-loss record. As you can see, this highlights here for this ball game. And that's it for this morning sa ating first game po ng inyong Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL. And as you can see, this some three-pointer. The final score once again. And on behalf of Coach Noy, Africa, and Mikey Abueg, this is Nino Abanit for Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao Jr. MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.